Mark, what you doing up? Good morning. Good morning. What are you doing up? Well, you probably up with drilling, training. I got so many cousins in the service and stuff. I know a little bit about it. Army, Navy. I got two female cousins in the Navy. We got Marines. Hey, pretty little butterfly. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these glasses. Jesus, son. Pretty little butterfly. I see you, cousin L. I see you. Grand Rising, how are you? Hope all is well with you and yours. Happy holidays. Thank you, boo. I'm okay. I am okay. I'm up every day. Oh, okay. I figured there was some real early, Mark. Good morning, sweetness. You up getting ready for work? Yeah, I am up. Y'all know Mama had chemo yesterday. Mama's fine, thank God. I'm already told y'all, like most of the time, she take them on Wednesday, and when she have her downtime, it normally start about Saturday. So Mama's fine. Katie, I don't know what Katie ate at the basketball game that got her stomach all destroyed. We got pushed back to 6:20, so I got a little time. You enjoy your little more time, honey. Enjoy your little more time. But it's just always something, y'all. I was sleeping so good. I was sleeping so good. And my baby woke me up. And now I feel like my stomach hurt. And ain't nothing wrong with my stomach but fat. That's all that's wrong with it. So I don't know, y'all. When I tell y'all my let me see what I'm gonna call it. My overwhelmingization. I mean overwhelmed level. My overwhelmingization level is leveling. Good morning at work listening. Thank you, Latoya. What is today? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. I'm sure later on after I get everything situated, I might have to dump up Shauna head day. Cause I had heard some stuff. On. Mm-hmm. I sure did. I know I was looking for fee after I had heard what I heard. I sure did. I said, where is Dita? Dita. Now, I know you had heard what that girl said about the child. Because I had heard, well, OMG, I look like a man. OMG, I like a transvestite. OMG, my mama didn't teach me and my sister not to hunch on the same men and have children by them. So they make our children brothers and first cousin. I went back and, because I thought it was a silent panel, y'all. When I clicked on it, I told y'all all I heard was silence in my morning voice. Silence, silence. That's all I had heard. Like, what the hell? What the hell Berry is going on here? What's going on here? Good morning. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Michelle, you got a three by your. I don't know. They need to fix y'all stuff. Good morning, Miss Iona. So I was just like, oh, what the hell, Yonte? Mm-hmm. But she didn't say much. She didn't say nothing that I care about. That's the thing. She said the same shit that she always say. And let me tell you something, Brittany. No. Oh, I do got something to say. I do got something to say. And to that girl over there, keep my name out your mouth. You don't have nothing. Um, you just worry about you and your daughter sleeping in the bed together, bitches. I'm glad we're sleeping in the bed together. Because all she had to do was tap me on the shoulder. Mama, my stomach hurt. Mama, I don't feel good. You was snowed in yesterday, Miss Iona. It is like, y'all, it is like almost in the 20s here. And we are losing it. Going crazy. I'm losing it, one, because mama stay cold. My stepdaddy stay cold. I think it's just an old people thing, an older people thing with this cold stuff. And central, it's a central unit here in this house. And I be trying to pretty much control it because they got their own heat back there at their part of the house. They air conditioner has heat and air on it. But baby, I must have walked in the house last night, had went somewhere after I went to the game. Walked in the house and the doggone heat was on 95 and I was just like, no, this is ridiculous. Why is this heat on 95? And I'm already going through menopause nation. So that upset me. I was really irritated. I had just got real irritated yesterday. For one, I was just irritated. Just put it like that. I had a very irritated day, but I thank God for yesterday. I thank God for every day. I thank God for this day, a brand new day that none of us have never ever seen before. It is what 4:10 a.m. my time. I thank God that we have not received any death calls during the night from my family, my friends, any of my loved ones, anybody I care about. I know somewhere right now somebody probably crying and stuff over losing a loved one. I thank God for protecting us from that type of stuff. One thing when me and Katie pray, I make sure Katie thank God for everything before we ask God for anything. We always thank Him. I make sure she know that you don't go into prayer asking God for nothing. You thank Him for what He's already done in your life first. That's what you do. You thank Him for that. And I really think she's trying to play me, y'all, because she had got in a little trouble. I was on the phone with one of my supporters when we came from the game. They was filling me in on the whole summer teeth fiasco that went on over there. And honestly, I'm just gonna say this: I really don't have much to say about it because that's real. It's real. It's nothing new to me. Like I didn't feel no type of way about it. Honestly, I didn't. I heard some of Richard Simmons. Heard some of her. Not surprised. At this point, it's just like, okay, if y'all gonna blame it on Chrissy, okay, blame it on Chrissy. But I do feel, okay, y'all gonna keep just arguing and arguing and arguing. One thing, help! I'll chase you. I think that was him. Made some sense about it when he was like, are we gonna this how we gonna go into 2026? Right side, that's how y'all gonna go into 2026. I said, oh, Mr. Help got a little sense. He put a little he sprinkled a little common sense in his cool cups, I guess. But that do make sense. Like if y'all okay, it's clear that everybody see it. Ain't no turning back from this. It's over. They done. Feelings, what they say, feelings were high, emotions were high. Everyone said what they've been wanting to say, and so on and so forth, and all that. It was somebody I heard say, I think it was, I don't want to mess her name up because she talked like she had a little sense to me. But she was on the panel and she said something about, and I liked her because it was like she was for Rita, but at the same time, the shit she was saying, she was talking to Rita. But she was saying, she said something where, like, I just feel like if y'all didn't like each other and y'all was faking like y'all like each other, that make y'all motherfuckers fake. She said, because I'm not faking with nobody. I said, girl, I'm with you when you're right. I show him I'm with you when you're right, sweetheart. And I agree with her on a lot of stuff she said. Cause I think this pretty like I told Dita. No, why she's talking about I'm through faking with you. Faking with me? Oh, babe, I'm sorry you thought you had to do that, sweetheart. Cause I'm not gonna fake with no damn body. I don't. I said this in the beginning, and I'm going to say it now. Dita did not have a reason to start an argument. Dita didn't have, y'all know Dita is sticking arm. Dita didn't have content that day, and Dita she just wanted to, stir up some ruckus. She just wanted to be my little junior, and I get it. I get it. If I was dancing in a little velour looking suit, and my booty looked like I had on the pin, and it was extra small, hmm I probably would get an attitude and start an argument with somebody too. I'm just saying. Pretty little butterfly. Yeah, I'm just saying. Because I seen that one short and I'm just like, oh my God, what in the world is going on here? So I'm just, it was the devil, honey. I would mess if I went to sleep. So I'm like, just go look at her shorts. Honey, what I do that for? Wasn't a good idea, guys. Wasn't a good idea at all. So, Dita, I didn't see your Thanksgiving food on thing. I hope Dita ain't got no stomach virus. She came out here yesterday, last night, after Summer T talked about her son and everything. Crazy work, y'all. It's crazy work. The right side ain't side, and it's just all crazy. It's funny to me, though. I still stand on what I've been saying. Okay, Chrissy was having a conversation with a homegirl, like we all do. Told her homegirl how she felt. Rita got mad, but Rita didn't get mad because of what her homegirl told her, okay? Y'all don't believe this shit. Rita got mad. They're talking about money. Richard Simmons talking about money. The other lady who got on the panel was talking about money and telling Summer T don't show her check no more. It wasn't about Summer T check, y'all. It was about 74's check. 74 made their money and ain't been monetized a year. And Summer Teeth had to come out here and throw a big crybaby ass fit. Cuss everybody out. Say what she said. Say what she meant. Because that's how I took it. She was so mad, beating on tables. Yes, Miss Carver cussed 74 for 4 Sundays in a month. She did. She talked about all the hard legs in her house and everything. She did. She talked real savage to her. I liked it. I liked it. But Richard Simmons, she just seemed to think. It seems to me like she think everything is a game. Like she the type of weird ass Dexter Laboratory type motherfucker. Like, bitch, ain't nobody trying to riddle nothing. Get straight to the point. Still calling the lady Mother Carver. She don't want you to call her no Mother Carver. That type of sarcasm ass shit like that type of stuff piss me off, y'all. Piss me off real bad. Like, bitch, if I say I don't want to talk, if I say I don't want to speak, if I say don't call me that no more, because, bitch, I know you don't give a damn about me, don't call me that no more. And I'm still behind. I don't know if they decided to, if her panel, her let me, and Brita, let me tell you this. And it was one of your train riders that came under my post and said that we're just jealous. First, you said um, the main thing is Rita shut all our asses down, and we just jealous because she can do 150,000 super dollars and get all of them. No, I'm not jealous. Like I said, I think y'all are foolish. But when you, guess what? I've been foolish too. When you love somebody or you care for somebody, you be foolish. That's fine. But sooner or later, guess what you do? You wake up. And there is a difference, ma'am. I told you that before I deleted you. There's a big difference. Summer Teeth, what she do, that's begging. That's begging. That's going above and beyond. Like, who is she trying to prove to that she can get that many super dollars? Us, or is she just trying to take y'all money? Because she ain't got to prove to us. We already know that y'all, when she put a goal for 150,000 super dollars, she gonna get 150,000 super dollars. We know that. The train riders love her, but she have to beg and do it every single live. That live last night was just for money. Them little silent lives and shit she be doing, that's just for money. That's y'all money. Y'all do whatever y'all want with y'all money. But the difference is, like I have been saying for a very, very long time, Roz don't have to do that. Okay? There's a difference. That lady can come live. I done said it 50 them times. Them folks don't care if Roz is lying. They don't care if her wig is hanging off her head. They don't care if she got that scarf sitting sideways like her name Paul Wow. They don't care if she lie and say she want to have this done and come on camera and ain't been more had that they're done. They don't care about none of that because they know she's a liar, in my opinion. They know she do a little scamming, in my opinion. But they fuck with that lady. They love that lady. They don't care about that type of stuff. Just like Summer Teeth, them train riders, they didn't care when she went to jail. Like, that didn't make them, okay, I'm not going to support her anymore because she went to jail. She stole cattle. She stole from the old lady. Like, no, I'm not going to. They didn't do that. That's real support. But the difference in the real support is one Roz real support will never, ever, ever change. Summer Teeth, your support has already changed. The fact that you got all these people spread it all over the sector, don't talk, folks who've been probably talking and speaking to each other in chats for years, can't even do that no more. They can. I think they pretty childish for not doing it. just because of this shit right here that's going on. And another thing, what's some of my computer, y'all? Another thing, it's the subs. Like the subs keep it going. Now y'all know I'm gonna come out here and do my little earth disturbing and stuff like that. But the subs, oh my, y'all are something different, honey. Y'all don't know if y'all want the content creators to get along or not, and I don't get it. Y'all, I don't know what it is about these children, but the whole what I've been on here, the whole 20 minutes I've been on here, just rubbing her stomach, and she is knocked out and gotta be up in four, four, in about 2.5 hours. She gotta get right on back up. She went to bed early. It's just, I know that mother's touch, honey. She just needs her mama to rub on her belly. She needed her mama to rub on her belly, honey. And that's what I did for my girl. I gave her a Imodium. And, honey, she let me rub that belly and she went back to sleep. But yeah, my take on it, that's not my complete take on it. That's just what I heard so far. Take on it. I don't know if it was anything else said about me or somebody wanted to direct me, address me because, I didn't hear anything. I was with my mom all day yesterday doing chemo. And like I said, we got home, got her settled in. I had enough time to get changed and go to my little cousin basketball game. That was over about 9:15ish. Came home. We ate more, of course, bathed, and it was relaxation time. Good morning to you, Miss Robin. Happy Wednesday. She said, good morning, hey girl. I'm up, husband on his way to work. I'm up too, honey. Katie was complaining about her stomach, and I was just giving my look what I thought on everything that happened last night. And like I said, I can't really say too much because I ain't heard too much. A silent live, man, I can't listen to no shit like that. I told y'all I have to put on these gel glasses, honey, just to read and shit like that. Now talk. And then when help, I'll chase you. When he got up there, I just really didn't want to hear what he had to say. So I fast forwarded. He made it say something good or something smart. Missed it. I did hear him say one little thing that was smart. I told y'all that. But honey, I gotta wait till I really got time or if I even care to go back and listen to that. Cause how I feel about it still stands. Rita was dead ass wrong. Everybody's going to continue to have their opinion. And my opinion is going to stay that Rita was dead ass wrong. Hey, Miss Juanita. What's up, Vanessa? Boo, Vanessa, my girl. Her stomach hurting, girl. Her stomach hurting. Rita was dead ass wrong, and I'm not going to change it. It is what it is. Whoever don't like it, it's fine, because you don't like me anyways, honey. We ain't friends, so it's okay. Don't get all upset and stuff. Please don't get upset till I really figure out if I want to listen to that mess or not, honey. Save your upsetness for when I get my real reaction. Because I got a flu. But, OMG, I look like a man. I will leave you alone too, girl. You know I cuss you out and talk about you every now and then. But honey, it ain't important. They say you grieve and go grieve. Just grieve in peace, bitch. If I give you more reasons to cry, that's all I can say. I'm frustrated right now anyways, honey, bitch. And my knees and everything getting so fat. Feel like I'm carrying around a whole bunch of water around my body. Honey, so yeah, just chill out now. Just chill out now. I don't know what's wrong with Vanessa girl. I gave her Imodium. I think it was some she ate that game or something. I gave her Imodium, honey, and had started rubbing her stomach while I was on this live, and she fell on back to sleep. I went on back to sleep, and today is another busy day. Mama has a what's that? Yeah, our doctor's appointment today at 9:30. So I'm up for the day probably until the time where I might catch a nap after we come from the eye doctor. If I don't have too much else to do for mama or for myself. Excuse me. Hope baby girl feels better. I know you in Louisiana. It's one going around here too, Miss Robin. And I guess I ain't gonna never get better for real, 'cause I thought I was getting. I am. Well, I'm better than I was when I first came from the gumbo, like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, I'm way better. But honey, every time I take my bald head outside, and that wind hit this head, honey, hit this scalp, and these little designs and stuff on the side, honey, bitch get the feeling like she getting sick all over again. Miss Katie had, mm-hmm, and she didn't have gas. She didn't have gas, Miss Aona. She said hurt by her rib cage, but she did. Y'all know what it is. I guarantee y'all. Katie was at the doggone, her and my little cousin, Fat Mac. They was at the doggone basketball game playing in the bleachers, and Katie fell. It ain't really the bleachers. They got like, y'all know how the new stadium set up with the seats that you have to let them down to sit in, like push it down like some of the movie theater seats. And she went to sit down, and the seat didn't go down, and she fell and hit her back. That might be what it is, honey. And she just feeling the aftermath of that fall. Cause when it happened, she was laughing. Her and Fat Mac was laughing, and I told her, I said, "Pooh, you need to stop, cause you're gonna hurt yourself. Cause I know my child, honey, and I guarantee you that's what it is." And she was just asleep, honey. And that sharp pain hit her because she talking about her rib cage. Girl, what you know about your rib cage? And when she fell, she was like, I hurt my back. I hurt my ribs. I was like, Pooh, you okay? Me and my auntie, my cousin, we all hollering. I hurt my ribs. I hurt my back. I hurt both of my funny bones. And it wasn't funny. I said, oh, girl, get up and dust yourself off and sit down. Stop all this playing and running around in here and gonna hurt yourself and make me rich or something. Probably wouldn't even got no money because she just playing around. Miss On, it was her just playing around. Ooh, my Jesus, sweet girl, God. I tell y'all, honey, one thing I do, I don't mind. Good morning, Miss Steph. One thing I don't mind is like when God wake me up at these type of hours, I don't mind it. My grandma used to get up every morning at 4 o'clock when we was young. Every morning at 4 o'clock, she would go in her living room, or was the den? She would go in her. Which one was the pretty one, y'all? Miss Steph. Which room was it? Were you? Is it the living room or the den that you can't go in, honey? It's just for decoration. It's just real pretty, fixed up real nice and stuff like that, honey. But you can't go in there and sit on that furniture. If you do, you're only doing it 'cause somebody done passed and grandma being nice. Okay, it's the living room. Grandma used to go in her living room every morning at 4 and pray. And when we was kids, my grandma had a real loud voice, y'all. Real loud. And when she was praying or singing, oh, she was real loud. Honey, she talked to God real loud. So we used to hear her, honey, and I wake up and I would sit up and just listen to her pray. So when I get woke up in the middle of the night like that, and she used to always tell us when, like, we be doing stuff we ain't had no business doing, just, teenage stuff, 20s, stuff like that before she passed. Y'all hear she's snoring good now, honey. She would always tell us, she said, I pray that God chase y'all when y'all sleep. And y'all know I'm goofy. I remember I told her one night, I said, Grandma, God been chasing me in my sleep for about 2 weeks. I said, could you please tell God to chase me in the daytime? She wanted all us to get back in church. God, please tell him to chase me. Grandma, tell him to chase me in the daytime. I'm going to get the same message in the daytime that I would get at night. And she was just laughing at me, honey. She thought I was so funny. I said, Grandma, you been saying that again to God? Because I've been waking up every night at the same time. And she said, well, what you do when you wake up? Well, I pray. I pray and then I sit there looking crazy. Because I know you done told God to chase us in our sleep and he chasing me and talking to me and stuff and telling me all the wrong I done did and how I need to correct this and correct it. But honey, oh, she was going to pray that prayer over all her kids, all her grandchildren, and all that. But it tickled her. I said, Grandma, tell God to chase me in the daytime. Like when I'm working, honey, or when I'm just around my house doing something. When the kids at school and I'm bored. I think I was working at Riceland at the time. Tell me to chase me while I'm at Riceland so I can run out of there, Grandma. I can't be getting chased in my sleep. And all she meant by chased is that God wake you up out your sleep and I don't know about talking about all the religious stuff, but when you just wake up out your sleep for no reason, which that's not what I did tonight, I'm just talking about it. But when you wake up out your sleep for no reason, it's for a reason. Please believe me, it is for a reason. You might not know what that reason is right then, but it is for a reason. It might be a family member that's in a different state, anything, going through something, might be having suicidal thoughts. It could be anything. So one thing I do, the main thing I do, y'all know my boy is not here. King is in Little Rock. Tay is at his own place, he's at his apartment. One thing I'm gonna do, God, wherever my boys are right now, whatever they doing, whatever's going on in their head, Lord, cover them. That be the main thing. Lord, cover them, protect their mind, shield their mind. If it's anything that they feel like they can't talk to me about, let them find somebody that they feel comfortable talking to. It just be I talk to God just like I talk to y'all. Like and I say so many times, Lord, when my lips don't know the words to say, you know what's in my heart. Lord. And I pray for them. Sometimes I go on back to sleep, and sometimes it's a little hard to go back to sleep. Right now, honey, it's gonna be hard for this leg to even let me go to sleep. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's almost 5. Shoot, I might as well just get up and cook some breakfast. Cook some breakfast. I'm the mother that don't iron school clothes at night. I iron school clothes in the morning. So I'll probably go to iron her school clothes. Get her thermals out 'cause it's super cold. Cause guess what? Miss Iona Vanessa, y'all, she going to school. She is definitely going to school, honey. Cause mama gotta go to the doctor. I ain't finna be, not the both of them together. We did that one day last week. Katie missed school, and mama had to go and do her blood work and stuff. And Katie was with us. Oh, no, never again. Never again. And I told mama, she can't come back. Only time she gonna be at one of mama's doctor's appointments is when we go shing a ling a ling, shing a ling a ling. That's it, and that's all. You iron for the week, girl. I used to do that. I used to do that with my boys, and I did it with Katie till she got in about, I'm gonna say like the third, probably like the third grade. But for my boys, oh girl, literally by the week on Sunday night, they was wearing uniforms then though, Vanessa. On Sunday night, honey, I had all them uniforms laid out. Baby, I put my ironing board out, get in my living room, and that's what I did, honey. I ironed their clothes up before the week. And with Katie, like I said, when she started, she didn't do pre-K. I told y'all my girl's so smart. I didn't even send her to pre-K. I just go, yeah, you going straight to kindergarten. You that smart. When she took her test, they said she knew everything she needed to know to go to kindergarten. So that's what we did. So from kindergarten to second grade, Katie wore uniforms. And she used to be so cute, y'all. I'm going to find some pictures of her in her uniforms. Oh, I miss it. I miss the uniform days. I do. I swear for cheese and crackers, I miss the uniform days, honey, because my girl would have on her big ruffled socks. You could dress the little girls up so cute in the little uniform dresses, the skirts, and our colors was blue, maroon, khaki. The shirts could be maroon, khaki, white, and blue. And their bottoms had to be either khaki or blue. Them was the only two color bottoms, like as far as the pants. But she could have like a whole khaki dress with the pretty little ruffled blue shirt that come from under the dress. I miss them days. No, they don't wear uniforms here. They haven't wore uniforms here, Vanessa, since Katie was in the second grade, and she in the fifth now. So no, ma'am, they been did away with it, and there was a whole bunch of folks that didn't like that, and I was one of them. Cause honey, who wants to be looking for something for somebody to wear to school every doggone night and every morning? Yes, girl. Wow, no, they stopped that when my girl was in the second grade. And it's sad too because with the uniforms, like the less fortunate kids, I feel like they could kind of blend in because everybody was basically wearing the same things. And now you got the kids who mama just send them to school looking any type of way. Don't iron their clothes, don't comb their hair, don't do none of that type of stuff. So it's just a mess. It's this one girl I know. Her daughter got the prettiest hair in, I would say, probably the prettiest hair in her grade. Baby be so mad at her. Won't comb the little girl hair. Little girl clothes be mismatched. I don't know if these folks is just letting their children dress themselves or what they doing. But I am not that parent right there, Vanessa. You know me, you, and Gigi had this conversation, honey, when we was talking about them bracelets. I'm not that parent to just let you just yourself, because, baby, you are a reflection of me. You cannot. You got best dressed your first 2 years in school. You is not finna go to this schoolhouse looking no any type of way, because, honey, that reflects back on me. And you know what happens then? Folks get to, oh, really know she ought to do better. Look at that, look at Katie here. Look at what Katie got on. And I know how kids are, because I was a kid once upon a time. And I told y'all, I was pretty much the mean kid, honey. So I have to make sure I keep mine up to par and teach her all the, the girl things that she need to know, honey. Make sure, 'cause I don't know what it is, honey, with these children now. They getting musty real early and stuff. Make sure you keep your hygiene together and stuff like that, honey. I had picked Katie up from school one day, y'all. I don't know if it was PE or what had happened that day. But baby, my girl got in that car. Y'all would have swore she had been slicing onions all day. I said, pull hold your arm up. She like, huh? I said, hold your arm up, girl. Did you put on some deodorant this morning? No, ma'am, I forgot. I said, That's something we don't forget, boo. You cannot forget that, because it's, it's certain things that folks don't get over. Once you sit down beside somebody and you stink, guess what? Every time they see you coming, whether you stink or not, they gonna think your ass stink. Once you in somebody's face and your breath stink, it could be that one day you forgot to scrub your tongue or some shit like that. But get what? Every time they see your ass, oh God, here come this stinking breath ass like dog. You can't be forgetting certain stuff, girl. Look, Vanessa said, Brittany, I said the same thing. Yes, with them girls, honey. So, yeah, I remember when me and Glam to wherever the hell she at was cool. She was talking about how Trace was smelling, and I told her, I said, girl, this must be just something going on. Because I know damn well I wasn't, shit, no 8, 9, none of that need no damn deodorant. Mm-mm, no. But these kids maturing way faster than we are, honey. Everything is just going way different than when we was children. I had to change her deodorant, and see, that's what I did too. I did too. And the one, the spray on one works better for Katie. Vanessa, it works better for my girl, honey. So I said, I don't know where you got that from. I ain't never been musty. I don't sweat much. Y'all know I'm going through menopausal. So I sweat more now than I have ever sweated. But honey, I don't know about this sweat and stuff like that, all that perspiring. Mm-mm. I don't know. I said, that must come from your daddy's side of the family or something, honey. This perspiring and sweating and forgetting to put on deodorant and stuff like that, honey. I don't know what the hell had happened with her. My 6-year-old granddaughter has to wear deodorant. She's a little chunky though. Well, that might be why with her. But just as long as she wear it, because kids are mean, y'all. Kids are so mean. I got like 3 cousins. I done told y'all that. I got like 3 cousins that are school teachers. I got one cousin that's a basketball coach, and they just be, we all, how we talk, cousins, just get on the phone and talk and stuff like that. And they be talking about different little kids and how they come to school acting and just no home training and stuff. It's just, ugh. One thing I love about, I hope y'all can hear me, hold on. One thing I love about myself, my parenting, I don't care what nobody say about neither one of my children, from the oldest to the youngest. You will never hear nobody saying Brittany got no disrespectful kids. Brittany kids just bad because they not. Like I said, he was lucky. He ain't never have to get no whooping. King got that one whooping when he went out there telling them folks, telling the people at this school. He called the little girl, flip phone, honey. He was just out there terrorizing the people at the school, honey. He was just angry. And they was just pushing him through. He was smart, real smart. But he stayed in trouble. And they was just study letting him go through, because he was an asset for their basketball team. Oh, no. James, come get your son. And listen, y'all, one of my cousins, y'all know the one I said my first cousin, Tanika's godmama, she is going through kind of like the same thing when I decided to let King go stay with his dad. And she is, oh my God, y'all, she's so sad. Her son is 15. King was 12 when he left. Like I told her, she called me and she was like, she said, Brittany, how you make it? She said, I feel like I'm dying. I cried so bad with her because when King first left, even though I knew it was the best thing for him, it hurt me so bad to let my baby leave my house, leave his house, leave our house. It was like my home wasn't complete no more because Katie was so young, he was so young, and they was all each other knew. Tay stayed right down the street with Mama, so they all seen each other, interacted with each other every day. But King and Katie have always been more close because they was in the house together for all the time. From the time Katie was born till when he left when he was 12 years old. I lost about, I'm gonna say a good 40 to 45 pounds in like 3 months. I wouldn't eat. All I wanted to do was cry. All I did was cry. I would go to work. But this when I was working at Riceland. I done worked at Riceland so many times. Y'all. I was working at Riceland in Parkville, and I was working 7 to 7, 4 on and 4 off. I was damn near like Richard Simmons. I just didn't have no man, and one wearing no steel toe boots. Didn't have two means, my bad. And one wearing no steel toe boots and helmets and shit like that. But I would take Katie to Mama in the morning, drop her off so Mama could take her to daycare. And daycare wasn't really a daycare. It was one of my homegirls that just kept kids out of her house. So that was straight. Get my baby off to daycare, go to work at 7 o'clock. And y'all know, like, when the time change and 7 comes and it's dark, damn near at 7 in the morning, and it's pitch black dark at 7 o'clock in the night, I used to absolutely hate that because it was like when I see my baby, when I'm dropping her off, it's dark. She was so spoiled. She didn't go nowhere till she was like, I think she was 2 before I ever let her went anywhere, and that's just because I was working. Mama said she would scream as soon as Mama would get like to the stop sign where the lady lived. Mama said she would scream and holler and scream and holler and scream and holler. So I'm just like, well, Mama, what do you think is going on? Katie spoiled. She just spoiled. Katie have always been spoiled. I promise y'all, she have always been spoiled. Mom was like, they might be doing this, they might be doing that. I'm like, Mama, ain't nobody doing nothing. Well, I checked her pampers. How many pampers you send today? And I would always send 10 pampers a day. I'd be like, 10. Well, it's still 8 in here. She done been over there because she would stay there from 7 to 3. When Mama got off at 3, she would go get Katie. She been there since 7 this morning, and she still got 9 Pampers. I don't like that, and I'm like, oh Lord Jesus. Well, Mama, what we gonna do? Y'all know what Leaving Folk did? Leaving Folk quit her job, baby. Quit her job for me to work, and she kept Katie, I know, for about a year. And I was so happy because I didn't have to do nothing. All I had to do, we literally lived right up the street from each other. All I had to do was get up, get myself dressed. Mama had food, honey. There ain't never been take food to my mama house for my kids and no shit like that. Oh no. I don't know nothing about no grandmas like that. But honey, I would get her diaper bag, put her toys in there. She had toys in mama house. And drop her off to her grandma, and she would have the time of her life right there with her grandma. Her mama be out in the streets. Honey, mama might send me a picture while I'm at work. They out in Walmart or they just anywhere. But I don't believe it was a doggone thing going. I know it wasn't nothing wrong with her at that daycare, honey, other than spoil. And to this day, Katie 10, we still call her the lady who kept her babysitter. I still say, hey, babysitter, every time I see her, hey, babysitter. Because she was just spoiled, honey. She used to tell me, I don't know why she crying. And she say she only crying because you right there. She only crying. Like the days, I remember some days I would get off early, y'all. Hey, Jornisha, take me through there, take me through there. Some days I would get out early and I would go pick up. Y'all, when she see my car pull up, honey, she'll be standing at that door like she just knew I was coming. Honey, when she seen, I had, I had a Avenger, a maroon Dodge Avenger. When she seen that Avenger pull up, honey, she'll run her little bald head self to that door and get the clapping her hands like, my mama, my mama. And I loved it. But that's how I knew it wasn't nothing going on with her. Cause she wasn't crying. She wouldn't be crying, honey. I would literally, some days I just sit there and look and see what they doing. Cause if she had like 5 kids, see what the kids was doing. Like I'm that type of mom. I want to try to sneak up and see what's going on and shit like that. Honey, Katie be playing with them children, y'all. Having a ball, y'all. Soon as she see my ugly ass, she get to just showing out. Oh, my fair file. Mama, pick me up, pick me up, pick me. It's like, girl, you was just fine, cause I just spied on you for about 2 minutes, and you was just fine. You just poor. That's it, and that's all. And oh, her daddy taking her. Cause we both worked the same shift. He wouldn't even. Let me tell y'all, her daddy is so. Especially when she was a baby, he was so against her crying about anything. I I had a vehicle, he had a vehicle. We worked together. We didn't even ride in the same vehicle because he didn't want to have to see Katie crying. Getting dropped off at daycare. And I'd just be like, Cody, that's crazy. Why is we driving 2 different cars to work? Like that makes no sense at all. But he did not want to see her cry, honey. Because he was just like, Mama, why she crying? Most kids like daycare. No, they don't. They like it after they get used to it. But they, man, especially they done been at home with their mama all this time, they gonna cry. My mama was in the child care field and she went into teaching. Like, I know all about that. It don't mean nothing that happened to the child because they cry. Now, it is something you want to pay close attention to. Well, honey, you got some spoiled kids that just don't want to leave their mama leg, just don't want to get off their mama hip and shit like that. And Katie was that child. Katie was that child. I'm finna get off of here. I do. Oh, I gotta get off anyways. I gotta get on the prayer line. I'm gonna come back on later. Hopefully, the day goes well. I hope y'all have a good day, a good hump day, aka if you feel like dumping a bitch on the head day, do what you do. But watch my shoes. But Nessa Boo, you finna come on? Cause I'm gonna come over there where you at, girl, since my honey. Come over there where you at. Good morning, Marissa. How you doing, girl? Are you getting ready for, hold up, what you say? I'm up getting ready for work. You going live? It's so cold, y'all. I can't believe. Oh, excuse me. I can't believe it got cold like this so fast, y'all. I really can't. Arkansas ain't used to this type of mess. We is not used to this, honey. Katie Diddy went yesterday and got her like what was it? Four outfits, the little Nike outfits, and I was just like, "Thank you, Jesus, honey." Some thick and warm. And she was like, "It's like a boy. This is boy clothes. Boy clothes." Okay, cool. You know your thing. Okay, you said later. Well, I'll be there, girl. Thank you for the pink hearts and the bell sweetness. I will be there. And I'll be wherever else I be. Where we all be together. That we when we can get along, honey. Like on Cheers, I'll be where everybody knows your name. I'll be there. Love y'all. Mwah.